Hi there, Virgo, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of June the 19th through to the 25th. I went ahead, shuffled the cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Virgo. First up, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, followed then by Major Arcana, the Hermit in the upright. Next, we have the Page of Swords in the upright, followed then by the King of Swords upright. And lastly, we have the Seven of Cups in the upright. So for your overall energy, you have the Nine of Wands in the reverse position. A few signs have gotten this energy this week. Maybe a lot of people are being released from their burdens. It seems like, well, not so much burdens, that would be more the Ten of Wands. This is more about challenges, which are even more challenging than burdens. So the Nine of Wands in the upright position, this points to it's the wounded warrior. So this is someone who can still fight another day if they should have to, but not saying you should have to. It's just that this is where we keep hitting our head against the wall with the same, coming up with the same challenge over and over and over again. It's become almost like a pattern in our lives where it's one thing after another, after another, after another, and you can get quite exhausted. And look at the depiction in the card. I mean, he's quite beaten up by all this in the challenge. So for some of you, this challenge has been a physical one. This could be some stubborn physical health problem that just keeps coming up and keeps coming up, keeps coming up. For others of you, it could be, a financial pickle that you keep finding yourself in and keeps happening again and again. It's a repeat offender type of thing. And for others of you, this could be a very challenging relationship. Now, it could be a friendship, it could be a romantic partner, it could be a family member, whatever the situation is. But it's always a challenge, and we always seem to hit, butt heads at the same time over this same situation again and again. When the card is inverted, reversed, however, this is where the challenge is coming to an end. There is either like a temporary truce in the situation, or this could be a permanent fix. This could be a situation where the problem will be resolved one way or the other now. Just depends on what you're dealing with. So leave a comment in the comment section below to let us know whether this is resonating for you, and do tell us how so. Right at the beginning of the week, we have the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. You're coming up in your own reading in the upright position, indicating you are taking a time out. And if you feel like taking a time out this week, Virgo, do it, because you're coming up in your own reading in the upright, indicating you should be taking that action. So for some of you, you could be hiding yourself away due to you need to do some research on something. Maybe you're researching a company that you would like to, apply to work at, or you could be researching a topic that you want to open your own business in. Some of you could just be doing some internal work. Maybe you're just sort of withdrawing because you need to sort of get in touch with yourself at this point and just kind of figure some things out, like just withdrawing for your own personal reasons. Others of you, perhaps you just need to study. This could be crunch time when you're just about to write your final exam on whatever courses you're doing, so you kind of just need to hit the books here. The next card up is the Page of Swords in the upright position. It is a court card, could be representing a person. If it's representing a person, this is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Oftentimes pages do represent children or younger people who are young at heart, or like the Page of Swords in particular would be somebody who is sort of inexperienced at communication. They haven't really learned how to communicate effectively, although they can try. Sometimes the Page of Swords can indicate some gossip, or it can indicate some news that's not fully developed yet, where I always say, like, the King or the Page of Swords is kind of like the guy at the water cooler who tells you, hey, did you hear the latest? The company is thinking of doing this and that. You need to get some follow-up information when it comes to the Page of Swords, information that they're relaying to you, because they don't always have the full story. They could just be giving you part of the story. Sometimes the King of Swords can represent a little bit of stalker energy. It can be spying, where someone is looking at your social media. In this case, though, sometimes the spying energy can make sense. Say, for example, if you have just applied for something, you know, an apartment or a job or something like that. This could be somebody doing a background check on you, which would make sense. But they're not spying in that sense. They're just sort of doing the background check, doing their job. So moving forward, it seems like that Page of Swords energy picks up some speed moving towards the weekend, because if this is the same energy, well, it is, you know, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. For some of you, it could be a different scenario or a different person, but this could also be that the Page of Swords information that you're getting, now you're getting the full story. You only got a portion of it in the early part of the week. Now that we're moving on to the end of the week, you're getting more of the story. This could be, because sometimes the swords people can represent dealing with legal matters. So perhaps for some of you, you are getting a message in the early part of the week that there is going to be an arbitration, because sometimes this can represent an arbitrator, a police officer, a lawyer or judge that you're dealing with. It can also represent someone in the military. So it could be you're getting some information about what is to come. It's important information, usually when it's the swords people, especially like the Knight of Swords, King of Swords, Queen of Swords. These people are carrying some really important information, whether it has to do with a personal conversation you need to have with somebody, or if this is official business. It could be official messages and news, so that you're hearing. Now, again, this could be from your surgeon, this could be from a lawyer, an arbitrator, what have you. This could even be from a personal friend or family member, your spouse. But it's like the information comes in the early part of the week. It's just you're only getting part of the story. There's more to follow in this story here this week. So others of you, this could be about a surgeon. So this could be perhaps you're getting news and messages about some type of surgery that needs to follow, and then it could be the follow-up is like right away. It's immediate. So be on your toes this week. And the last card you have is the Seven of Cups in the upright position, which represents a lot of options, a lot of opportunities. It can be a little bit of confusing Neptunian energy here, because what we're looking at is it's not that black and white. I mean, there's several options, there's several opportunities. You just have to pick the right one. That's the challenge here. So that's where the confusion comes in. But I always say it's better to have too many opportunities than none at all, right? So this could be you looking into your options or your opportunities here. Now, this could be anything, again, from a legal matter to a surgical matter, whatever the situation. These could be your options that are on the table. For others of you, this could be unrelated. Maybe this is just at the end of the week. Now you're just trying to figure out what to do. Maybe some of you are looking at, getting a new career or a new apartment or a new home or something like that. And you're just kind of looking into what all of your options are here. So you need to pick one, but be careful, be mindful. You need to go through this with a fine-tooth comb, because there's a lot of options here that are not really viable. Some of them are probably not good for you. Some of them are just not really realistic. So you really need to go through this very, very carefully. So, easy as she goes here. Remember, you start off the week, Virgo, with a need to go within. So maybe it's because you're needing to make some decisions or, figure out what to do. So it looks like you're doing the right thing, and then the information comes out. And then you get to pick and choose how, when, why, and who. And the challenges come to an end. Looks like a really interesting week, though, for you. I do want to hear from you in the comment section below if this resonated for you, and do tell us how so. So have yourself a fantastic week, Virgo. Thank you so much for joining me, and I really hope the reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again next week. Namaste. Take care. Much love. Bye-bye for now.